लोग आज विपक्ष में बैठे हैं, उन्होंने तो राज्यों की अधिकारों की धज्जियां उड़ा दी। वो लोग कौन सत्ता में बैठे थे जिन्होंने आर्टिकल 356 का सबसे ज्यादा दुरुपयोग किया। 90 बार चुनी हुई सरकारों को गिरा दिया।
That was Prime Minister Narendra Modi roaring in the Parliament, reminding Congress how it misused certain provisions in the Constitution to dismantle elected state governments. You heard the phrase Article 356, the magic spell enshrined in the Constitution that can cast a dark shadow over the existence of any state government, although it can be invoked only under extraordinary circumstances. Article 356 empowers the President to withdraw to the Union the executive and the legislative powers of the state in case he or she is convinced that the governance of a state cannot be carried on in accordance to the Constitution. According to the provisions of Article 356, President's rule in a state can be imposed for a duration of 6 months at a time to a maximum period of 3 years. On February 9, Prime Minister Narendra Modi recalled that Congress governments over the years have misused these provisions 90 times to dismantle, to bring down elected state governments, and Indira Gandhi alone used it for 50 times. Let's unpack the facts here. During the decades of Congress's dominance at the centre, Article 356 was used to bring down left governments and that of regional parties in the states. Until 1959, India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru had used the provision 6 times. In the same year, he used it to bring down the world's first ever elected communist government in Kerala. In the 1960s, the article was used 11 times. After Indira Gandhi came to power in 1966, she used it for 7 times between 1967 and 69. 1970s were politically more turbulent. Between 1970 and 74, Article 356 was used 19 times. Post-emergency, the Janata Party government used it in 1977 to bring down Congress state governments. When Indira returned to power in 1980, her government too imposed President's rule in 9 states. Between 92 and 93, Prime Minister Narasimha Rao dismissed 3 BJP governments in the wake of Babri Masjid demolition, besides Kalyan Singh's government in UP. Article 356 is inspired by Section 93 of the Government of India Act 1935 in the pre-independence era. For the British, this provision allowed for controlled democracy while ensuring some degree of autonomy for the provincial governments. Section 93 ensured that the British authorities could pull the plug anytime they deemed necessary. Finally, in the year 1994, the Supreme Court introduced some curbs to stop the misuse of Article 356, which was used to bring down Bommai's elected government in Karnataka in 1989. In its landmark judgment, a 9-judge Supreme Court bench noted specific instances when President's rule can be imposed and when it cannot. The court held that Article 356 can be invoked, but not without giving a fair chance to the state government to prove its majority on the floor of the House. It can also be invoked in case there is strong evidence that there is complete breakdown of constitutional machinery. Since the judgment, the arbitrary use of Article 356 has been largely controlled. From the parliamentary debates, it is clear that the ghosts from its past are not ready to leave Congress yet. That's all from the New Indians desk for now. Keep watching us for more such explainers and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.